Hello and welcome to WeLearn, Virtual Learning Network. This is session number 17 of Retail Marketing and the chapter is Monitoring and Controlling Retail Operations. Topics to be covered are Introduction, the Merchandise Decision Matrix, Merchandise Management in Organized Retail Category Management, Merchandise Planning, the key in category management, measuring profitability in retail operations, monitoring performance in retail operations, and maintaining uniformity across retail outlets. Introduction. As you are aware that every business needs to be closely monitored and effectively controlled for the purpose of growth and developments, this approach assumes significance in retail business as the retailer face the challenges of increasing competition, shrinking margins, and economic slowdowns are bringing about changes in thinking and the way they do business. So the way business is performed these days, it is assuming the risk of the competition as well as the shrinking margins. So every business needs to be closely monitored and effectively controlled for the growth and developments. A retailer aims for two goals: to satisfy the consumer and to maximize financial gains at the same time. So the key factor here to managing the goods, that is, which implies making the decision of what to sell. Hence, the two major functions are supply chain management and merchandise management. Both these areas of business optimization encompass many activities and functions. So, a retailer aims for satisfying the consumer to make the consumer happy and delighted, and also to maximize financial gains at the same time so as to level the profit margins. The merchandise decision matrix: an organized retailer deals with more than 700 to 800 suppliers, whereas large international retailers can have a few thousands of suppliers spread globally. Added to this, the number of suppliers and items handles is the complication of shelf life, which can be as little as 1 day for fresh foods or just one season for fashion garments. So the shelf life of the goods, of the products, is also decreasing for food as well as for the garments. Merchandise management in organized retail category. Most of the international players follow category management to effectively undertake their merchandising and buying functions. A category is a basic unit of analysis for making merchandising decisions. In general, category is an assortment of items that the customer really wants. The role of buyer and planner remain key to category management. Nature of allocation in category management. Another function traditionally below the buyer is that a distributor or an allocator who allocates the arriving shipments of merchandise to individual stores based on the store's capacity, current sales trends, and inventory levels. They are a critical link between the merchandising department and the stores. Then there is a product developer who determines which products can develop internally with the store's private label. So basically, the buyer as well as a distributor or an allocator plays an important role when the arrangements come, and then it is sent to the individual stores based upon their capacity and the trends. Division of categories into subcategories. The extent to which large global retailers have evolved roles is evident from the classification system evolved by American National Retail Federation. NRF has come out with its own structure of a merchandising and planning department, which is followed by major department store chains like Federated Stores Inc, which now owns Macy's. An example. For example, a design of this function in a category managed retail organization. Consider a garment departmental store chain. This could have menswear as a merchandise group within which there could be various departments like formal wear, casual wear, sports wear, and occasional wear. So, a design of this function in a category managed retail organization can also be considered. These could be further broken into buying roles like buyer suits, buyer cotton shirts, buyer blended shirts or formal wear, where each product suit, cotton shirt, and so on is a classification. Each buyer has various categories to manage. The category manager is responsible for the entire range of activities of it. Merchandise planning, the key in category management. An effective category management starts with assigning roles, functions, and performance targets to various categories. These steps serve two key goals, and they are positioning of the store in the market and influencing future decision-making processes. Assigning roles to various categories helps the retailers to establish the importance of a particular product to the store. Methods of category planning and analysis. The assortment plan. This deals with the merchandise mix that the category manager feels would sell in the coming year. The key factors considered while making an assortment plan are the range of prices, brands, and sizes to be purchased based on the merchandise strategy of the store. The idea is to try and achieve the sales and profit per square foot target laid down by the top level management. Methods of category planning. The procurement plan. Once the assortment plan has been prepared, the procurement plan is formulated. The procurement plan involves decisions pertaining to what, how much, when, and from whom to buy. Here, the product availability aspect of the assortment plan becomes vital. Measuring profitability in retail operations. Let's start by comparing the footfalls or day from one type of retail outlet to another type. Supermarkets and discount chains are likely to see a higher rate of footfalls or per day in this case. Nilgiris has reported 5,000 footfalls per day in comparison with the rest. Like Nilgiris, Food World, food supermarkets, Subhiksha discount chain, and the like also enjoy a lot of prospective customers visiting the store every day. So the food stores, the food supermarkets like Subhiksha, Reliance, they actually enjoy a lot of prospective customers and the footfalls every day. Monitoring performance in retail operations. The retail performance can be measured through several ratios. A retailer can compare his performance against industry average or ratios achieved by similar retailers to judge effectiveness along defined parameters. Maintaining uniformity across retail outlets. Retailers may have hundreds of thousands of outlets across the country or world. For example, McDonald's has over 35,000 outlets in over 120 countries. Even large retail chains in India like Subhiksha, Food World, etc. and restaurant chains like Haldiram and Nirula's have many outlets scattered over the country. So the food chains as well as the other fashion garments chain, they have outlets scattered all over the country and beyond that as well. Like Haldiram, Nirula's and McDonald's. They have the chains in all over the country. When the retail chain has large number of outlets spread over many cities, a major challenge is maintaining uniformity in policies, practices and processes across these outlets to provide a uniform and consistent service experience. Paying constant and explicit attention to the details of the business is how the retailer establishes uniformity in company arrangement. So maintaining uniformity, maintaining equalness, sameness is very much important, and also giving attention to the detailing of the business, that is also very much important. Systems of maintaining uniformity in large retail chain. Three main mechanisms are generally used for measuring and evaluating uniformity in a large retail chain. Field audits. Audits are conducted by central or supervisory staff measuring service levels and performance. A good example will be the audit conducted in premises of computer training centers. When the audit is conducted inside the premises of computer training centers, say AppTech, that checks on a standardized syllabus prescribed to students and common practice of conducting classes. Systems of maintaining uniformity, in that comes mystery shoppers. A mystery shopper, who's that? A mystery shopper is an anonymous visitor who comes as a normal customer and rates the service experience and later on provides a report to the retailer about it. He or she can be an external consultant hired by the company to pose as a customer and submit report on his shopping experience. So he or she can be an external consultant also hired by a company to pose as a customer and submit report on his shopping experience. The purpose of mystery shoppers is to help businesses increase sales and improve employee customer service awareness, etc. So the purpose of the mystery shoppers is to basically help business to increase the sales and profit and also to improve employee customer service awareness, etc. To also improve the relationship between the employees as well as the customers and to improve their service awareness as well. So mystery shoppers, that is one area where the business of a company can expand and the sales can increase. The purpose of mystery shoppers is to help business increase sales. Continuing with our example, in the case of a restaurant, a mystery shopper walks in and orders a meal and the entire dining experience is videotaped. When the tape is sent to the restaurant officials, it will also include a voiceover indicating the places where he or she has taken note of points like poor service, faulty restrooms, etc. So when that is the whole meal and the whole experience, the whole dining experience is videotaped, and that is being sent to the restaurant officials, and it also includes a voiceover indicating the places where he or she has taken note of points like the food, the service, the waiting time, the restrooms, the way it is served, the presentation of the food, everything is noted down, everything is videotaped. Management Information System, MIS. MIS helps in maintaining standardization by measuring in detail the ratio of inputs to outputs through computerized methods. A point of sale system is defined for the chain of Amul outlets. That is, a point of sale system is defined for the chain of Amul outlets, which includes points of sale, inventory management, data transfer to central server facility by telephone line using remote access service, and secure e-cash transaction with smart cards. So that was all about maintaining the operations, maintaining the records, and how different shoppers come and give report to the retailers about their shopping as well as their dining experience. So these are some of the questions. You have to do it yourself. Question number 1, discuss the significance of having control over retail operations and define merchandise management and how is it performed in organized retailing. That's all. Thank you. Happy learning. We learning.